Guy Fieri shares his Valentine's Day secrets. Don't say yes to the dress until you see this new trend, and ways to spice up your lunch with some great flavor.
Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
Hey there, I'm Michelle Yarn. We're also talking to Chad Michael Murray and Katie Sackhoff. They're in a new scary movie and they're sharing ghost stories with us.
Yeah, also it is dinner and a movie time this weekend. So if your plans include dinner and a movie, we're going to tell you what is hot and what is not on the movie marquee.
Sounds good. Well, February is American Heart Month, and heart disease is the #1 killer of women. So it's important to pay attention to your body. Know the signs of a heart attack. Women tend to be so busy taking care of other people, they may not know that nausea, hot flashes, and fatigue are all signs your heart is going into attack mode. And get your blood pressure checked. Your blood pressure is a very important indicator of heart health, so it's good to stay on top of your numbers. Also, exercise. Studies reveal getting a 30-minute workout in daily is good for your heart. You can even do this in 10 or 15-minute intervals.
It happens. It's happened to all of us. A random pimple appears on your chin or your forehead seemingly out of nowhere, even though we know it's caused by something.
Right, and where your pimple surfaces can reveal a lot about your health as well. Take a look at this diagram. If one pops up in zones 1 and 2, it's an issue with your digestive system, so eat less processed or junk food and step up the water intake. Now, zone 3 indicates a connection to your liver, so avoid overdoing it during happy hour and stop eating greasy food and consuming dairy. Zones 4 and 5 are related to your kidneys. Anything around the eyes, including dark circles, points to dehydration. Zone 6 is your heart, so check your blood pressure and vitamin B levels. Cut back on the spicy food, cut down on meat, and get more fresh air. Now, zones 7 and 8 are linked to your kidneys as well, so again, drink up and cut down on caffeine and booze.
Zones 9 and 10 have a connection to your lungs. If you have allergies or if you smoke, they could be to blame for a breakout. If neither is the issue, don't let your body overheat. Cut down on the sugar and get more fresh air. And keep your cell phone clean and wash pillowcases often. You can also thank hormones for a breakout in zones 11 and 12. Stress and changes in your hormone levels will trigger these pimples, so get plenty of sleep and keep your skin clean. Zone 13 is related to your stomach. Step up your fiber intake, avoid caffeine, and try drinking more herbal teas. And zone 14 is tied to illness. Breakouts in this area can be a sign your body is fighting a bacterial infection, so take care of your body by easing up on the workouts and try a yoga class instead, or maybe take a nap.
3 California college guys have developed a Facebook app allowing you to connect with people on your friends list for more than just a poke, if you know what we mean. Here's how it works. You select friends on your list that you would like to sleep with. Then the app will notify each of you if you're on each other's list. This app already has 20,000 users and is responsible for at least 1,000 hookups if the stats are true to form. Just an FYI, before you even download the app, you can see who's using it.
Oh boy.
I mean, talk about a booty call. This is just setting it up for you. Pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that trend goes away quite fast.
We'll find out.
No doubt about it. We are living in the Facebook age, and we cannot function without our link to the outside world. Face it, we are addicted to Facebook and will never quit. First, how could you remember all those birthdays or indulge in all the birthday love? All those dates take up brain space, plus no one hangs a calendar on their wall anymore. And how could you stalk your old high school or college crush without Facebook? Come on, people. We've all done it. In the olden days, you had to hire a private investigator and depend on spy cam photos. Nowadays, that would take too much time and way too much money. And if there was a world without Facebook, we'd be stuck with Twitter.
I still cannot figure this out.
Some things just cannot be expressed in 140 characters or less. No Facebook also equals no Farmville. Not a big loss for me, but apparently 80 million people are addicted to this game. And what about those party invites? You would have to go through your phone's contact list and play phone tag to get party details. And you've never had to quit before, even with all the crazy changes and privacy violations. Remember the old news feed, the timeline fiasco, and now the new graph search? You didn't stop using Facebook during these transitions, so the likelihood of you stopping now is nil.
Peplum is back and bigger than ever, from skirts to jackets and fancy tops to the ultimate gown on every girl's list. Check out these gorgeous Peplum wedding dresses. Now, this one is from the So Sassy collection by Sassy Holford. It's called the Bianca. It's sleek and sexy. The Peplum definitely ups the cuteness factor. This design is bound to make a huge fashion statement at your wedding. This Carolina Herrera Peplum wedding gown is sure to make any bride feel like a princess. The ball gown design with the Peplum gives it the perfect feminine touch. And check out this Randy Rom wedding gown. The details are beautiful. The added Peplum, total showstopper. And despite Peplum being the it trend right now, it always will have a timeless feel.
Beauty trends come and go, but beauty routines are here to stay. Here's what should be on every woman's beauty bucket list. First off, do your own makeup. Learn how to do your makeup for day, night, and special occasions. Find out what works for you and experiment before trying something new for a hot date or a job interview. Also, try a new hair color. A girl should always try a different hair color at least once in her life, even if it's her own natural color. You'll never know if blondes have more fun if you don't give your brunette locks a little highlight, at least for one summer. Also, let your manicure dry. Take the time while you're at the nail salon and allow your nails to really dry before leaving. It's easy to feel impatient after sitting for an hour, but take the extra 15 minutes. Your nails will love you for it. Also, ask for what you want at the spa. Get into the habit of doing this, whether it's a deep tissue massage or a hot stone, salt or sugar scrub. Figure out what you like and do not be afraid to ask. And commit to wearing sunscreen. Make it a habit of wearing sunscreen every day. It's as easy as adding a dab to your moisturizer or buying a foundation with an SPF.
Versus Rachel, the second season of Food Network's Rachel vs. Guy Celebrity Cook-Off is back, and joining us now from Johnny Garlic's in Santa Rosa is Guy Fieri. Welcome, Guy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Your sunglasses are missing. Where are they?
Is that what it was? See, I knew it's only 7 o'clock in the morning in California, so there's no sun yet. I'll put them on. I'll call you when I get them on.
All right, we'll let it slide. Now, real quickly, you've got a party spread there, which we'll get to in a second, but give everybody a quick rundown of how the show works.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a funny story. This is the second season of Rachel versus Guy, or Guy versus Rachel, as Rachel calls it.
Right.
And here's the idea. It's like Dancing with the Stars, but with food. So Rachel and I, with eight celebrities come into the studio. Rachel and I get to pick. And we teach, educate, inspire our celebrities to compete head-to-head in all kinds of crazy competitions. Now, the first season we shot in New York City. This season we shot in California, my home turf. And we've had them out on farms. We've had them cooking for kids, throwing birthday parties. I mean, you name it.
And it's a whole new batch of celebrities this season. Who surprised you the most?
It was really interesting to work with Carney Wilson. She was, she's a real character. Dean McDermott, seen him with, Tori Spelling's husband.
Right.
A huge dude. Looked like the dude played linebacker. Heinz Ward, all of them did, really, to be honest with you. Meeting Gilbert Gottfried was just a total honor because the dude is that funny. So they're all just unique in their own way. And the great thing is a lot of the celebrities are playing for kids' charities. Now, my charity is CWK, Cooking with Kids, but we work real strong with, Share Our Strength and No Kid Hungry, and there's a new initiative called Cooking Matters. So that's one of our big focuses, and it's about taking low-income families that have limited budget and what kind of food can they make and buy and prepare for their kids. It's great for the kids versus processed foods. So there's so many messages going in this Rachel versus Guy program. If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out.
I love it, and it's got to be fun to get them out of their element, and it's all for a great cause. Now, I have to ask you, Valentine's Day is coming up. What's your idea of a great date night meal?
An oyster po' boy.
Ah, okay. Oysters have been said to be an aphrodisiac, right?
See how easy that was? I just slid right in there. No, I'll tell you what it is. People ask me, what's a great recipe? What do you make for Valentine's Day? I said, depending on who you're making for, ask them what they really like. My wife has a wide variety of recipes that I do that she likes, and just depending on the time. But there's also things like when we've been to a restaurant, she really liked this one particular dish. I'll go recreate that in my style. But I really think to make it the way, to really set the tone and set the memory, have it tied to something. Have it tied to a vacation, have it tied to their favorite restaurant, have it tied to one of their favorite recipes you did long ago.
Or an oyster po' boy, sure.
Look at that.
I know, that thing looks amazing,
Day?
and I'm starving, so you're teasing us right now with that.
Well, listen, I will mail it to you. I don't know that it'll be great when it arrives, but the thought was there.
Thank you so much, Guy, and make sure you watch Rachel vs. Guy Celebrity Cook-Off Sunday nights on the Food Network.
Tired of the same old for lunch? Well, here's some great new ways to spice up your lunch routine by adding a boost of flavor to your sandwich.
Steamy soup and hot press sandwiches are the ideal meal to keep warm during the winter season. Try adding more flavor to your paninis with Marzetti Otria Greek Yogurt Veggie Dip. Available in a variety of flavors, you can spice up any basic sandwich you make. It is 60 calories per serving and contains omega-3. Goodness, have you ever heard of that much flavor with so little calories? Well, here's a fun and delicious way that I use the Otria Spinach Artichoke Greek Yogurt Veggie Dip. These grilled chicken wraps. These are great for a nice filling lunch or dinner with family or friends. This sandwich is a great solution for a well-balanced meal. Chicken, lettuce, red bell peppers, carrots, and Otria all wrapped in a whole wheat tortilla. Press or grill your sandwich if you like it hot. Whether your sandwich is a panini or a grilled wrap or your basic sub, be sure to spread Otria Greek Yogurt Veggie Dips to add flavor. Otria is available in your grocer's produce section, and you can find more mouth-watering recipes at marzetti.com.
Between that and the po' boys, I'm ready to eat.
I'm hungry.
Well, stay with us. We are going inside the homes of some of the biggest names in pop music.
Plus, they're starring in a scary movie. Chad Michael Murray and his co-star share their real-life ghost encounters behind the scenes when Life Love Shopping returns. Stay with us. We're back in just a minute.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Scary movies are always, well, scary. So Rachel Kay is here with two of the stars of The Haunting in Connecticut 2.
He's the bad boy from One Tree Hill, and she is the fierce Starbuck on Battlestar Galactica, and together they are taking on evil.
Daddy, hurry! I told you something bad happened here.
Joining us now are two of the stars of The Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghosts of Georgia, Chad Michael Murray and Katie Sackhoff. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. All right,
How
so
are
this
you?
I'm great. This movie is based on a true story. So how closely does the film stick to the story?
You know, I think that there's definitely some creative license there, but the tone of the family and their circumstances definitely real.
We call it cinematic immunity. Having the opportunity to stray just a bit. But yeah, at the end of the day, we actually had the opportunity to meet the family, and it was really an interesting experience to know what they had actually experienced in their life.
Yeah, do you think that makes it scarier when a movie's based on a real story than if it's a completely made up story?
Oh God, I think so, for sure, because then you know that it could happen to you, which makes it 10 times scarier. So now I'm convinced there's ghosts in my house now. It's not, I didn't sleep very well last night.
Uh-oh.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you guys believe in ghosts or spirits? Have you ever had an encounter with the, ghost?
I didn't until 2 months ago, and then my house became haunted. I swear to God.
Tell
I
us
wish
the
I was
story.
making it up.
What happened?
No.
Oh, it's true. I don't even know what's happening. It's the craziest thing. My mom told me not to tell people because they'd think I was crazy. But no, I keep seeing things, and I'm sure that it's because I'm too tired or
They
I'm
make
waking up in
pills
the middle of
for
the
that.
night. Exactly. There's got to be a pill I can take to make it go away.
I had one experience. I bought this home. Ultimately, I was moving back out of the home. There was really nothing in it. And I had one of my buddies in the house, and I was sleeping downstairs, and from above me I heard all this crazy racket and these loud noises like drawers slamming. I'm thinking, what is that? You always think, is it plumbing? Is it,
Right.
something from outside? Ultimately, I thought, okay, someone's in the house. So I ran out, I grabbed my buddy, I said, dude, someone's in the house. We ran into the room where we heard the noise, and there was nothing. So we went downstairs, and he goes, you dragged me out of bed for nothing. And all of a sudden, we start hearing it, and he just
Ghost face.
blanched,
Oh my
white,
gosh.
done. He said, what is that? And we tried to figure everything out, couldn't do it. And I looked to him and I go, dude, what am I going to do? Who am I going to call? And he just looks at me and goes, Ghostbusters? Yeah, exactly. And I started laughing. Thank you, Katie. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
thank you.
If
And,
only there was the real Ghostbusters that we could actually call.
Oh, there are.
Right.
They're on this. They have a sci-fi show.
Oh,
right?
that's
Isn't
right,
there-
Ghost
aren't there-
Hunters. There you go. That's who you both
See?
need to call.
Call them. Call up
Thanks.
NBC Uni. They'll hook you up.
All right, thanks, Chad and Katie. You can watch The Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghosts of Georgia right now on video on demand and in select theaters nationwide.
All right, Rachel, thank you. That Chad Michael Murray,
He's looking good. He still looks like he did on One Tree Hill like 10 years ago.
Delicious. To live life like a pop superstar. Live large, big house, 5 cars. Thank you,
Jessica
Secretary.
Reyes
Yes.
from our news partner, The Daily Buzz, is here, and she's got an inside look at their homes. Hey, Jess.
Yeah, and I do not live like that, but pop stars love to collect items, big ones like homes, and today on LS, we are breaking down some of the best, starting with this guy. Psy, toward the end of 2012, the star of the most viewed YouTube video of all time, put down $1.25 million of his Gangnam Style money for a condo in Los Angeles. It's only 2-bedroom, 2-bath pad, but it has over 2,700 square footage.
Wow.
Then there's Riri. Rihanna recently purchased this new build home in the LA Hills, which has an outdoor entertaining zone consisting of a zero-edge swimming pool. Price, almost $15 million for this 7-bedroom, 9-bathroom home. Why so many bathrooms?
I
That's
know,
my
right?
question, yeah. Okay, now we move on over to the East Coast. That's where pop diva Madonna owns a 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom duplex. You want it? Well, it's up for sale for $23.5 million. And ladies, those are just some celebrity cribs. For more, check me out weekday mornings on The Daily Buzz. I won't be buying any of those, but Andrea, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe the Madonna pad.
Yeah, maybe. Well, what do you think? We could all live there.
We can all go in
Yeah.
together.
What
We
do you
each
think?
get our own room and bathroom. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
game.
have more than enough bathrooms for the ladies. That's
Yeah,
for
we're
sure.
set.
That's true. At least 3 per each of us,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I'm loving this idea.
And Kate Spade just listed her Hamptons home for sale. So if we feel like we need to go to the Hamptons,
I mean, I hear
that's
there's an
option.
open house this weekend. We can go check it out.
We could, couldn't
Okay.
we? Yes. All right, coming up on Life Love Shopping, a great pair of legs could get you big bucks in Hollywood. Find out whose famous gams are the most valuable in history.
Plus, if you're planning to do dinner and a movie, we have your sneak peek at the new flicks hitting the big screen coming up next.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. If your plans include dinner and a movie this weekend, it may have some serious side effects, or you could be the victim of the identity thief.
Exceeded the credit limit. I used the card for coffee and gas. Florida, great beyond water sports. Never heard of it. I'm in Colorado. We don't have beaches. You know, we're landlocked.
Patterson, you missed your court date in Florida 3 days ago.
I've never even been to Florida.
Pull a mugshot.
What the hell is this?
If I had to guess, this is the person who stole your identity. Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.
Sandy Bigelow. Patterson.
Every day I'm hustling.
What the?
Your receipt.
You know what? Keep the card. It's done.
With only 1 week to hunt down the con artist before his world implodes, the real Sandy Bigelow Patterson heads south to confront the woman with an all-access pass to his life. As he attempts to bribe, coax, and wrangle her back to Denver, he discovers just how tough it is to clear his good name. Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy star The Identity Thief is rated R. If you're up for a thriller with an all-star cast, check out Side Effects.
One gets punished. It's all gonna go away.
It's gonna follow you around forever.
I had no idea this was going on.
Stop! He made me too late!
He'd been lying to her, and he was lying to me. I would never be here if it weren't for you.
I want my life back!
You know I'm not crazy. Everyone knows everything.
Em, are you awake?
Destroy that before it destroys you.
Emily and Martin are a successful New York couple whose world unravels when a new anti-anxiety drug prescribed by Emily's psychiatrist has unexpected side effects. Directed by Steven Soderbergh, Side Effects is rated R. The Jackson reaction, The Identity Thief will be the big winner at the box office. I love Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. They have great on-screen chemistry. But if you want to see a good thriller, Side Effects will definitely keep you on the edge of your seat. This is a good one, too.
I am with you, though, on Jason Bateman. He
love
is
him.
awesome.
He's
And it's
the
like,
best. best.
Every movie he's done lately has surprised me, so
Been
I'd be
fantastic.
excited to see that.
Yeah.
Well, celebrities definitely know how to flaunt their best assets, and that's especially true when it comes to a great pair of legs. Take a look at some of the most famous and expensive gams in Hollywood. Pinup icon Betty Grable's legs made her the highest paid celebrity from 1941 to 45. Posters of her famous stems line the walls of many a soldier during World War II. She even insured her famous assets for $1 million. That was an astronomical figure for that time. And do you recognize this famous leg from the 1967 flick The Graduate? It actually belongs to actress Linda Gray, not Anne Bancroft. Gray was her body double, and this leg helped The Graduate make more than $100 million stateside. Believe it or not, she recently told Anderson Cooper she was paid a meager $25 for the now iconic movie poster pose. And sexpot Sharon Stone shocked the world with the most provocative and revealing interrogation scene in cinema history in Basic Instinct. So when it came time for a sequel, her legs were powerful negotiating tools. She reportedly raked in just under $14 million for Basic Instinct 2.
Also, Mary Hart from Entertainment Tonight had her legs insured for $1 million.
Who knew you could insure body parts like that?
Coming up Monday on Life Love Shopping, we've got the perfect Valentine's Day gifts for everyone on your list, including that special someone, and how to transform your formal dining room into a space you will actually use. That's Monday on Life Love Shopping. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time.